Cam Jones is crazy. Welcome to
What
another
up? What up?
Jefe podcast with the Jefe Hippie and my boy Phil Jones, NFL. Really quickly, we're gonna finish our personal conversation. Like y'all not watching us, so y'all just chill. But yeah, bro, the joke dash cam, bro. Listen, it's about this obnoxious ass girl who has a YouTube show. She does like random freestyle raps. This is the type of person she is. She snuck into her best friend's house, spit in her hand. He's in the bed with his girlfriend and slapped him across his face. That's the type of girl we're dealing with in the show. So she's very obnoxious, right? And bruh, it leads her to pick up this woman, and I'm gonna leave it there. But it's like shot like Paranormal Activity. That movie is effing crazy, but it's entertaining, yo. I've watched some pretty good entertaining movies. Dash Cam, You're Next, this.
Shit, you're next.
Oh my goodness, that joint was so dope. Did you see that?
Yes.
And it's like I kind of guessed it at the beginning. I was like, well, this seemed like it's gonna be somebody set this up. And then I saw the brother and the sister, the girlfriend that didn't have no expression. I was like, yo, the mom's like, hey, nice to meet you. And they're like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, something's up with them. You know what I'm saying? Then it turns out that they actually apart. And then the whole time I'm like, where's her boyfriend at? Like, I never seen him die. And he shows back up at the end.
Hey, bro, that was like the maddest. Like, I didn't look. I wasn't gonna have you die, but nah, fuck you,
back,
nigga.
Baby. I promised you I would be back. Don't you want me to pay your bills? No, I don't.
Sam, she went the fuck off set. Oh,
yo, I love that movie.
It was her ending reaction. It was like, oh, what the fuck?
Right. I really just been looking for good Halloween theme type movies, man.
I wanted to go see Smile.
Me too. And I want to see it so bad, but I'll be mad if I spend $15 and the movie sucks, yo.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get that fucking movie pass, but
bruh. I mean, well,
they should have
price is one ticket. You just gotta go every month. Basically, you pay $20 a month, right?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, especially if you do like movie reviews and stuff.
Now, my whole thing is this. At first, I didn't plan on doing it, but I'm actually going to go see Black Adam.
Can I give you a reaction?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to spoil it. I will never do that. It literally just came out. My reaction, I haven't heard none of the other reactions yet. I waited to actually see it before I go watch other people's. This is my actual live reaction without hearing anybody else's words. I loved it. Because one, it's full of action. It's very little time where it's like BS. Like it's very dude, it's action. You know how they had the little black and white thing? Action. Bro, it's action packed, bro. And of course, people it's gonna be The Rock, basically playing The Rock as Black Adam. What do you honestly? He has a bunch of one-liners, yo. Like heroes don't kill people. I do. It's basically it's a lot of shit like that. Like he'll walk through your wall, and the guy will be like, "So I guess they didn't have doors in your time," and he'll be like, "Yes, we did. How else would we be able to walk in and out of rooms?" And the guy's like, "It's sarcasm." So it's like he's just pretty blunt and straightforward.
So his persona is a little bit like how he was in the movie Faster when he was just here to kill motherfuckers.
And he's just here to
Okay.
But the story had a little twist on it. And I did like it as far as the origin of Black Adam and all this stuff.
Okay.
Really nice twist. They tried to incorporate some stuff. Look, I don't overlook these superhero movies like they're Oscar movies. They are what they are. You want to see a superhero kick ass. You want to see action-packed fighting, and you get a little bit of laughs here and there, but it's more serious. Then you get your cameos and stuff at the end. Dude, I enjoyed the movie. And I really would like to see, because it's everybody knows who's at the end of the movie, obviously. Him and see each other. Did you hear about what happens at the end of the movie?
I heard Blue comes up.
Right. So I mean, that has been spoiled for weeks. So that part does happen, and it makes you just think like, yo, and let me tell you, Henry Cavill with the new Superman it looks like that Reeves, bruh. Oh my God, they look it's bright. I want to know what's next between these two dudes, because she basically was like, if you step out of conduct, it's your ass. And he's like, send everyone. And the first thing I thought of was Black Adam kills everyone in the comic books. He went through everybody. Like he was just man, for me, the story could be a little here and there, whatever, because people are going to break it down. Fine.
So I had this in.
I enjoyed it.
Now, I kept hearing one name, and I didn't like how they used him on the Arrow. Thought they could have used his character a little bit better than what they were doing with him. But I kept hearing Mr. Terrific.
Who the fuck is that?
You remember Justice League Unlimited, right? You don't remember Mr. Terrific? He got that black mask, black guy. He was a former Olympic athlete.
Oh yeah, I see him now. Yeah, what about it?
I kept hearing on some of the clips and previews, Hawkman was mentioning him, and he was part of the JSA.
Oh, if it was mentioned, I missed it. Because, dog, it was a point in time where, like, Black Adam goes away. And I'm like, hey, bring his ass back right now. Like, I didn't even want to see shit else. I just wanted to see The Rock. I really enjoyed it, though. And then they hit this. That's why I put this up, Phil. He hits this pose in the movie when he sits on the throne.
You know what's funny?
And it was so cool because he did a couple of different, as he was getting settled in the seat, and he like did. I was like, oh, it's just sick.
You know what's funny? When he did that was 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
When he made that pose, and they took a photo of this shit, that was like 10 fucking years ago.
Bruh. Well, at least 6. I know he said he didn't work. Dog, The Rock, they got to do something. They can't let too many years go by. Black Adam. 50 years old, yo.
So on the business part of it, it literally looks like he's going to try to have a major hand in DC. Right. He's making sure that you're going to have continuation and everything staying consistent. So
he's the reason why Henry Cavill is even back. Like he said, dude, it took me 6 years to get them in the same office together, to get them to like get this going again. But at the same time, The Rock is what, 50, 52 years old? You know what I'm saying?
52.
He's between 50 and 52. You got to move on this. Y'all can't. Yeah. Y'all every 2 years a movie needs to be coming out with something. Y'all can't wait 5 years and Rock be 60 years old and y'all trying to drop Superman versus you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But off of first reaction,
that motherfucker be like, my hip.
Right. On the first reaction, first of all, The Rock looks effing like a soldier, a toy. Like, yo, he is so big. I don't think we really understand how
pain and gain Rock. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't think we really understand how big like athletes are sometimes. Like, and he's like an athlete that does HGH. Like, The Rock is, bro, he's not in wrestling no more. He doesn't have to adhere to certain. Ain't no way The Rock got that big just because he switched up some diet. F you, okay? I ain't stupid. I watched a lot of buff ass dudes over the years. The Rock is huge in this movie, bro. He's big like Hercules. Like he is so big. But I enjoyed the movie, so I just want to get that quick reaction. Go check out Black Adam. Take your kids if you want to let it. But it's a nice. It's a physical movie.
Now they said it was close to being fucking red. It was about.
Yeah, you could tell they took a
couple close.
they probably took some things out that would have made it. But it was I really
Well, that means you damn sure gotta wait for the unrated.
I really love the action though. The action, you know how we get Marvel movies or shows, and it's just like, especially at the She-Hulk, and you barely get any action, or you start the movie out and there's a lot of talking and there's a lot of backstory. No, this movie went through a quick, this show went through a quick backstory of them. Like they didn't waste time. They went through a story. You get the idea. Action, lol. Action, little lol. More action, teeny lol. Action, longer lol. Action. I was like, yo, I love this shit. But for a movie we can talk about, Phil, because once you see that, then we can really go into it. For a movie I can talk to you about, Phil, how do you feel about how Halloween ends? Let me get your amazing opinion. Educated.
You got 4 years that went by. This motherfucker sitting in the fucking sewers and shit. I mean, he probably been eating the rats. Yeah. No. Dude said he was dragging people in, so I don't know. He might have been eating people and shit, bro.
That's the whole thing. Maybe he was eating people.
But hey, it was pretty good.
Compared to the last one, I'm telling you, this shit.
Last one, everybody thought they was like big and bad and shit. We gonna stomp this thing out, yeah. And he get right back up, and be like, "That's all you got." Snap! I'm gonna break you in half. No, but this one, and then you have the side story dealing with Corey,
right?
That unfortunate accident, but I think a lot of people. Hold on, I think a lot of people can agree. That little fucker had it coming.
He deserved it. Yeah, he was an asshole.
Little shit.
Himself. Trust me.
Because I was thinking, oh shit, is Michael in there?
That was an amazing scene because, same thing you're thinking. They start the movie off with him, and I'm like, okay, so what does he have to do with?
Because you're thinking is this going on present time? Right. Is this going on during the events of the second Halloween?
I'm like, is Michael going to show up in this house? There's no Michael.
Exactly.
This motherfucker gets hit in the face with a door and flies over the balcony and breaks his neck. I was like, oh.
Hey, you know who thought of that shit? That's some fucked up shit like that. You could thank Danny McBride for doing that shit.
I gotta tell you this, Phil. I do have one gripe. Phil, how do you get bullied by marching bands? How do you get bullied by people in the marching band, Phil? The marching band, Phil.
Man, now here's the thing. You gotta understand. Man's he's still dealing through trauma. You gotta understand. Corey, he was still, you could tell, even after everything ended, he was broken.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there is no way in fucking hell that there's any marching band students that walk around like that. There's no way. I don't believe it, Phil. I wish 2 marching band dudes will walk up on me like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, you da-da-da. I'm like, what? Y'all in the marching band. Like, I'm about to beat y'all both up. I'm going to hit one of y'all. You're going down. I'm at the next one, and I'm going to beat y'all up. Bruh, that joint was a trip.
And look, but Lori was on some wild shit, yo. She was out of pocket, yo. She was like, hey, you got to work it. I was like, hold on, whoa. I was like, whoa.
This is what excuse me, get a little X-rated. When white women, there's a lot of things white women do. And I always joke and be like, your mom, it's like y'all learn that from your mothers. Like your mothers probably tell them, you suck that thing to death. You know what I'm saying? Like you go in when you do it. Like, bruh. And that was like a good insight. Like, yeah, I know y'all be doing. I know y'all be telling y'all daughters to do that shit.
Hey, bro, like she said that shit too damn passionate. And I was looking at, I was like,
you dropping on them, girl. Oh, okay. Lori. But just a quick, brief summary of the movie. Basically, the movie starts off with the boy babysitting a younger kid. The kid's an asshole, locks him in the closet. He trying to get out the closet. As the parents are coming in, hear him cussing out the kid like, you effing idiot. I'm going to F you up when I get out. And then the next thing you know, the door, boom, the kid comes crashing. He breaks his neck. So now his backstory is people picking on him, bullying him. Basically, the story revolves around the eyes of Michael. If you remember a lot of his movies, they're always about the eyes of Michael. I've never seen such evil. It's like looking at Michael's eyes can turn you into this monster, especially when you already kind of feel like an outcast and all that type of stuff. So he eventually meets Laurie Strode's granddaughter, who is the victim, but looked at, in a good light compared to him, who literally had an accident that people don't necessarily believe, but he's looked at it as a killer. And they try to start dating. She's trying to help him out with like just being normal or whatever. He thinks she's taking him on as a project. He eventually runs into the kids. Again, he kept running into the kid, the band kids, and they ended up throwing him over a bridge, and he was knocked out. Michael drags him into the tunnel, and this old man who's sitting out there watches it. He like sees, but he don't say anything. So my question is, why didn't Michael kill him? Was Michael just holding him there for later? Because he woke up there, and then Michael was just hiding in the cave. Like, why were you hiding? You just dragged him in there. So the kid wakes up. He's kind of confused where he is. He walks past. Michael grabs him in a super chokehold, and they lock eyes like they looking at each other very long. And he's like looking in the darkness of Michael's eyes, and Michael's just looking at him. He breaks the hold and he runs out of there. And the damn homeless man's like, yo, whoa. Michael ain't never let nobody out. Why he let you out? Go get me that mask, boy. And then he got stabbed up, and then he ran away, told the girl that he actually killed somebody. But Laurie started to see in his eyes what she saw in Michael's eyes. So now you're basically getting, he's trying to get his kill on. He's trying to understand. He's asking Michael how to kill. Even the girl that he was trying to talk to was talking to a police officer, and the police officer was jealous because of what he said to him. So he tried to follow him, but the boy knew because he took him right to Michael and basically took his ass in there and said, Michael, show me how to do it. Michael looked at him, stabbed him. This is how you do it. And then he started trying to be.
Motherfucker was like, Michael was like, hold the motherfucker still.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna stab him through you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, but it seemed like Michael was getting stronger. Like, this motherfucker, like,
That's my question that's my biggest question with
it was like it was fueling him.
It's like we know that Jason is a monster or so. We know that Hellraiser came from another dimension. What is Michael? Is he a man or is he a goddamn monster? Because the man gets stabbed, he gets ripped at the point he rips his hand loose. Like, I mean, cut whole hand in half. The man don't even budge.
I mean, the man walked out of fucking fire, bro.
What does he take? Heroin? And he's just
all day? Like Dr. Loomis said, he is made of just pure evil.
Well,
it's like he almost had the devil in him.
So my favorite part of the movie is the part where he fights Michael for the mask. I just thought that was really funny.
No, you know that shit reminded me. And I told you what that shit reminded me of. It was like, it's like Slade and Robin, bro.
Michael was like, nigga, you pushing me, pushing him back. He was like, they wrestling for the mask. He take the mask and walk out. So now they're like, he's going around killing people. He wants to kill Laurie Strode. He has the plan to leave with the girl, but he chooses not to leave with the girl, and he goes to kill his mom. But Laurie isn't new to this. She's true to this.
No. That's before all of that, because Laurie was sitting up, because he got kicked out of the house by his mom.
Basically at the end.
But it was like how she was just sitting there like, Laurie had the whole Batman shit going, bro. Come on.
Bruh. The way he killed himself to make the grandmother look like she did it was ingenious.
Yo, I was like on some next level shit. But no, he didn't really know. He was still alive. He's still alive.
No, he wasn't. He cut his neck.
No, he was still alive because remember, when Michael came in the fucking house, he grabbed Michael by the leg.
Yeah, but he was dead. Oh, Michael killed him.
Michael was like, nah, nigga, I need my shrimp back. I gotta fuck this bitch up. I've been waiting to do this shit. This is the last time I'm gonna be doing this shit. I'm tired. I ain't going back to the old folks' home. I gotta get rid of this bitch. He was like, because he looked in his eyes, he was like, give me you, I need it. That's what I'm saying. It was like that shit was fueling him.
Yeah, I think that's why he was looking so old, because he wasn't killing like he Remember how they said in the
That
last?
man had arthritis. He had the shakes.
Yo, he was shaking in that joint.
He looked like he was dealing with dementia a little bit. Shit.
Well, ultimately, they pinned his ass down and stabbed him in his
Hey,
arm.
nah. Lloyd pinned his ass down.
And she ain't do it by herself. She used a refrigerator. Okay, so then she stabbed him in his arm, stabbed him in his leg.
I didn't know the appliance were alive.
She pushed it over and dropped it on him. But who cares? Because Halloween ended. They put his ass on the car. They like, look, we're going to do this. No, we're not.
Hey, my man said, hey, this is going to be the first night we do this shit.
They should have. And they took him to a meat grinder or a grinder and threw Michael's ass in there. No more Michael. End of story. But I did like that. I enjoyed the movie. I mean, literally compared to that last movie, which I think was probably, if not the worst.
You know, it's always like the second movie that's like tends to be like shitty, and then the third one just like okay. Second one was like that. I can't stand it, but then the third one's like okay, I love it.
Sometimes the third one sucks too.
Yeah,
because Annabelle 1 is great. The rest of them Jones sucks.
Yeah,
and I'm still mad about that third one because it was super short. That joint was like an hour and 20 minutes. I was like, yo, the movie over already. Like we just got there.
I think James Wan just said, "Fuck it."
Hey, like they had the Annabelle doll and Shazam and his previews. She's sitting over in the chair, but isn't that a Warner Brother?
Yeah.
So that's why Annabelle was in there. But Shazam looks great. Actually, they had another movie that's coming out that I wrote down. I want you should check out this trailer and then we can chop it up later on about it. But it's called Plane with my man who played Luke Cage and 300, Gerard Butler.
Mm-hmm.
That joint, Plane. It's called Plane, like a plane. You're on a plane. Man, that joint look good, bro. I wrote it down because I was like, I'm gonna watch that joint and do another review on just like I was telling you about like we get a couple of trailers and we just watch them.
Yeah,
that one, I think I'm gonna have to go see that one. Megan,
yo,
I love it.
Hey,
yo, here you go. This is my favorite part.
What's wrong with you? Don't worry, Katie.
I love that dance, Mo.
That shit had me dying.
It looks tremendous. I want to see that so bad. Creed 3? My God, that movie looks amazing, yo. Like, bruh. Okay. I'm not a gay man at all. I'm just a guy who observes. These two brothers, they rip for this movie, bruh. Like Jonathan Majors is making his push as one of the best actors, don't matter black, white, best actors hands down, bruh. Like this dude, man, dog, you can just feel the intensity of the movie, bruh. It feels like you're not gonna know who to root for. Basically, I'm not sure exactly the story, but Apollo basically is living the life that his friend Jonathan Majors feels that he should live. He was in jail for 18 years. I don't know if he took the rap for Michael B. Jordan and he sat for 18, or they did something together. Either or, he went to jail for 18 and he feels like Michael B. Jordan's living the life that he should be living. And so that makes a dynamic story, underdog story, especially people who've been there, people, you know what I'm saying, man, that's gonna be, because I've heard that the initial test screening, they was rooting for Majors. And so I want to see this movie so bad. It looks hard-hitting, it looks deep, and I love to see two great black actors who both are in the MCU, which I would love to see them come across. That's why
two villains.
That's why he should be Black Panther they can fight again. But man, like Creed looks amazing. Creed that looks good. Plane looked good. Shazam looks fun. I'll be going to see that. Obviously, we got Black Panther right around the corner. And it's just it's so many movies and things coming up. Actually, I'm going to go buy Gotham Knights or whatever it's called tonight because I like the way that Joe look. They got all the Robins and Nightwing and Red Hood and all that. Them Batman games be jive. That's just on the low. I don't know if y'all ever played them, but them Jones be well put together. Very much so looking forward to.
So hold on, you said what was the name of the movie? Plane?
Plane. Like he basically Luke Cage he's being transported on the flight with other people that they don't know that he's a prisoner. So they crash land in some like area, and these people just it's like Captain Phillips, but on land. Like the junk looks good. You know Gerard Butler, there's one thing he's good at is kicking ass and making action movies. So I'm happy to see my guy from Luke Cage getting a big screen movie with somebody who has a name.
That's crazy. They're not even showing the fucking trailer out for this shit.
For real? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That joint, you'll see it when you go see the Black Adam joint. It looks insanely good, dude.
Damn.
They definitely don't have this joint up here either. Hey, yo, they rude.
It's only been 12
Hold up.
months.
I think it's.
How do you balance your hormones?
Oh, it's called The Plane. Let me see.
What? No, it's not. It's called Plane. Oh no, it is. What? I don't know, bro. It's with Gerard Butler, and I thought it said Plane because that's all I wrote down.
Yeah, they're not even showing the fucking trailer for this shit. It's crazy.
That's wild. But yeah, you'll see that, Joe. When you going to go? When you going to see Black Adam anyway? Since you wasn't going to go see it,
I'm gonna have to catch this bad boy probably actually tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. The game tonight. Real quick, since I got you, who you got tonight?
Oh, for Sunday night? I mean Thursday night?
Yep.
I'm going to take Arizona.
Yeah, me too.
Arizona by 3.
I don't think they're going to whip them. I've really been on the fence because I know the Saints defense is so good, but it's like, am I going to get which Winston do I get? You know, do I get good Jameis or do I get lamest Jameis?
Yeah.
Really quickly, last night, the NBA season, it didn't kick off. It already had kicked off, but they had the second night of games with a bigger slate of games being played. I love seeing the Wizards get their first W. The Nets got drubbed out by the Pelicans. I'm telling you, the Pelicans are
they are the real fucking deal.
They are going to be a problem if they can stay healthy. I mean, what can you do with Zion? You got Ingram who can do. He's like he can do everything. Shoot threes, shoot jumpers, taking in. Then you got McCollum, who's a pinpoint dead eye shooter. Don't they still got Holiday? Or no, sorry, he's somewhere else. Who they got out there? They get that team, man.
Ingram, I know he's still there. Shit, I'm trying to think. But yeah, it's their big 3, with it being Ingram, shit.
They got 2 games tonight too.
Yeah.
The Bucks and the 76ers and the Clippers and the Lakers. I'm gonna have to bring my other flat screen back upstairs real quick and put both of my TVs beside each other, young. I'm not trying to be watching one on the phone and one. I'm about to put both of the screens beside each other. Watch that. But who do you root for when you basketball?
No, I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't expect us to win that first night, but I'm gonna tell you this. The Lakers can't come out there jacking threes. You're not 3-point shooters. You know, Patrick Beverly, bro, you walking down there pulling up a three like you Clay, like literally walking down and just pulling up a three or catching and shooting, and there's somebody standing there. That's not your game. It's not your game, okay? Like, guys, play your game. We have to get shooters. I'm sorry. The league has changed. You cannot win without no shooters. You can't. 3 points is more than 2. And when the guys shooting 43 pointers a game and they're making 20 to 25 of them, and you're going 4 for 40, how do you stay in a game like that? They're outscoring you by 40, 50 points off of just 3-pointers every time. Guys, let's lock in and let's play some real defense. Like, I didn't know defense was that hard to play anymore. It seemed like nobody would.
Apparently so, man.
Nobody. Is it hard to play man? I mean, damn. Is it hard to run a 3-2, a 2-3 trap, a one something? It's just like every time I turn around, somebody's open, somebody's cutting to the basket. Nobody's talking to each other, man. I don't know if I want to deal with another year of this. Like, I don't know what's going on.
All we gotta do is.
I really feel like Russell Westbrook lied about his hamstring.
Let him go.
And I think he forced his way into the lineup. But he didn't play a bad game. But again, Russ, you can't shoot. I can't. What are we supposed to do with Pat Beverly and Russell Westbrook on the court at the same time? And LeBron. No offense. LeBron is no Trae Young from the 3. Okay, so now we got 3 guys who shoot clankers. Davis, who inconsistent shooting out. What are we supposed to do? We let my man Malik Monk go.
Let him go to what? Sacramento.
Kendrick Nunn is he's good. We got 2 white boys who's supposed to be snipers, but they're not ready yet. They're not ready. They're not shooting like Struss or like Struss and the other. Not Tyler Hero. What's the other white dude that's on the team that be jacking big threes too? The other white, 2 white boys, Struss and the other one, and we don't have that. And I'm just like, man, it's gonna be a long year. And I'm looking at our first 10 games, and I'm like, the Lakers could go 3-7, man. I'm trying to say 5-5 to stay face.
Yeah.
Where I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, Denver lost last night to Utah, so maybe Denver isn't who we thought they were. Okay, so that may be 1 or 2 wins there, but I don't see us. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not saying Buddy Hield is going to make the biggest difference, but damn,
it's a help.
LeBron won every championship with the same formula. He has him and another star, and he's surrounded by shooters. That's it. Him and he had 3 in Miami, but he had Batty 8, he had Allen, he had Bosh is a part of that. Who else? He had a bunch of shooters on that team. Oh, Chalmers was dropping threes. And they had somebody behind Chalmers who was dropping threes. Cole, like, bro, they had a bunch of shooters on Miami. Then he goes to Cleveland. He brings in Love. He brings in Kyle Korver. He brings it's the same thing. Him, another superstar, shooters. We got him, another superstar, not one damn shooter. LeBron is a pass first guy. Don't let it confuse you that he's about to break the scoring record. He can score too, but he's a pass first guy. Dude, like, you get a more dangerous LeBron when he has more people and stuff around us. And we just, I don't know. I'm going to be looking. I hate the Clippers, and it's been really rough to watch the Clippers whipping our ass the way they have the last few years.
Yeah.
You know, it's really been tough. Like, it's really been tough watching that, because I remember when the Clippers they had Sean Livingston and they were some Chris Kaman. They were some scrubs. 20-point game, 20 victories a year, bro. Like, and now they're whipping our ass all the time. All right, bro. Well, Phil got to go, guys. Phil, appreciate you. We're going to talk about it. Let me know when you see the Black Adam, because that plane trailer is dope, bro. So definitely check that joint out. And I'll hit you up tomorrow about the school stuff. See how that goes. Okay. But be safe out there, bro. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bro. You take care, man.
Peace. But yeah, man. So we So since now Phil is gone and he hasn't seen the Black Adam, I didn't want to really go too deep. But yo, just before I go, because I ain't gonna stay in too long. Yo, Black Adam was amazing. Okay, just check that out. It was really good, really a lot of action. Like I said, and it's The Rock, man. You know what I see in The Rock's future? This is what I think. I think The Rock is going to end up buying WWE. I see that. Might not right now, but in the next 5 years, yo, The Rock's name is going to be everywhere. The Rock is going to start doing different business, right? So The Rock is wrestling. I mean, that's what made him big. He still has a huge passion for it. Vince McMahon and him are close. He already bought the XFL from out of whatever that was going through. I see The Rock buying WWE at some point. I would love that. You know how many more eyeballs to go there if you knew that The Rock might show up on WWE's at some point? But yeah, so definitely check out Black Adam. I was watching episode 3 of Chucky last night, but then I got a little tired. I was tired, so I had to pause it and take a nap. But I'm gonna finish that up and I'll come back with y'all on that later. With that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be easy, and you know what it is. Smoke it, the weed is. Shout out Mark.